Hello, my followers on Twitch. At some point, you will be seeing this video either live or the recording later. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit different than what I'm usually doing because if anybody has been watching, you'll know that playing chess is what this stream is about. I love playing chess. Um, but I have a school assignment. And usually what I do is I get all my schoolwork done, or I'm working on it, and then I take a break and play some chess because I work at Walmart full time, and I'm classified as a full time student too. So how do I do it? Well, the truth is sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't have the time, and I fail school assignments because I have to make a decision between between sleeping so I can be refreshed and work at Walmart and getting my schoolwork done. And so Walmart and my own health still has to come above my schoolwork. Now, let me tell you something about Full Sail University because I have been a student since I believe it was, yes, April of 2024 was when I became a Full Sail University student. And I was in the game business and esports science program, trying to get into the video game industry, learning about how the video game industry works, thinking, well, you know what, maybe I can work as a graphic designer or as perhaps someone who works on the storyline of video games. But then I started realizing something. I started realizing more and more that I wanted to run my own business. I wanted to do things my own way. And so I had a decision to make. I grew tired, like I did not like the video game industry and what I was learning because it was all about making money. It's all about profit and making money and doing whatever you can, whether it's loot boxes, pay to win situations, premium subscriptions when it makes 0 cents to do so. I love video games and I love all games. I love board games, card games. I'm a gamer to the core. But that doesn't mean I like video game companies. Hey, I'm a chess player, but I hate FIDE. Like FIDE has problems, let me tell you. But here's the thing. I switched to the creative writing program. I switched to the creative writing program instead because my choice at that moment was either drop out or change to a different program so I could still get a different degree. And I changed to creative writing. And the reason I changed to creative writing is because I'm already a writer. I've published several books. Nobody reads my books, and part of that's my fault because I'm not a very good advertiser of my books. But every day I'm writing something, whether it's a private message to somebody, whether it's a text message, whether it's an email, whether it's a post on my blog, or maybe it's replying to somebody on Facebook Messenger. Like writing is a lot of what I do. And a lot of people don't realize how much they're reading and writing. And so I thought, well, I'm already a published author. What if I take the creative writing program and learn to be a better writer? That was my idea. And for the most part, it's been going well. But let me tell you, people, there are school assignments that I don't like doing. There are school assignments that I'm just not a fan of. And I have this school assignment here, 1.4.0, week 1, portfolio competency assignment, premise and proof. This is in the television writing class. Now, I'm not writing for television. I have no interest in writing for television. I'm not into that type of thing. That's not my thing. I'm a novelist. I want to be a writer of computer programming documentation, a chess journalist, annotator. Like there's a lot of things I write about. I have blogs. Like I have a lot of content out there. But I'm not interested in writing scripts for television. That's not even what I care about at all. Um, but this assignment, what I'm supposed to do here, I'm going to read the entire directions of this assignment here on stream on Twitch. And the reason I'm doing this may not immediately be clear. And people are probably going to wonder, well, this is Chastity's chess challenge. Are you going to play chess? Well, maybe. Maybe I will. If somebody's watching live and I take a break to play some chess, then I probably will be playing chess. But right now, I'm streaming this on Twitch because I knew this was going to be a big assignment. And I knew that I may not have time to do a Twitch stream tonight because I'll be working on school all night. And then I got the idea, what if my Twitch stream is me trying to do the school assignment and I fit chess into it somehow? So Chastity's chess challenge is to somehow fit chess into the school assignment, or at least to fit some chess games into my stream, which is about my school assignment mostly this time. Because I don't want to do the school assignment. I would rather just play chess all night, or sleep. I would like to sleep, but I've forgotten what sleep is. Because you have to understand, I'm not home 55 hours of the week. So, and then I do school on top of it. So yeah, I have no mental health. I have no brain left. So this could get funny. All right, we don't know what's going to happen. So I'm just winging it. This is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to start reading through this school assignment instructions. And I'm going to comment on some of these things too, because the requirements for this are ridiculous. And this is something that I should have been able to work on all week, but instead I have to do it all in one night because I work. I work 5 days a week and I have an hour walking to and from work. And there's a lunch break that's an hour. So I'm gone. I have 9-hour shifts basically, plus 2 more hours of walking, unless one of my coworkers gives me a ride. So I didn't have time because I had to come home, I had to eat, and I had to sleep. So I'm going to do a week's worth of schoolwork in one night. Now I've done it before, but can I do it this time? Well, that's the school challenge. This is Chastity's school challenge tonight. I know the title says Chastity's chess challenge, and that's because I'm too lazy to change it. But just ignore that for now. So, so you're going to create the foundation for your own web series this month. Where to begin? Especially if you don't really have any ideas at the moment. Let's start by looking somewhere you may not have considered. In today's evolving entertainment sphere, crafting an original web series demands more than just a captivating narrative and a talented ensemble. It is also crucial to grasp genre trends and thematic hotspots to craft a series that doesn't just resonate with viewers, but also distinguishes itself in a competitive market. An aspect of delving into genre trends is to anticipate viewer preferences. Audience tastes shift over time. What appealed to viewers in the past may not hold the allure today. By examining trends, creators can pinpoint things that are currently striking a chord with audience, both theme-wise as well as genre and execution. Paying attention to trends can have a big hand in attracting and retaining an audience. Okay. The digital realm is fiercely competitive, with new content hitting screens constantly. To make a mark, creators must offer something new or different, but also relevant. Forecasts and trend analysis can unveil emerging genres, niche markets, and general themes that are gaining momentum but have not reached saturation point. This is key because you don't want to come up with an idea for a web series that would be considered part of an already declining trend. Because by the time your series is ready, that trend may be completely a thing of the past. Uh, Too long didn't read. Don't come with a pitch for a vampire series after audiences have gotten sick of vampires. Okay, instructions. This is a two-part assignment. Part 1, your series premise. So what do you want your original web series to be about? To get you started, please read this theme and asking the central question, what the heck is my web series about? Okay, let's try reading this. Let me try to read this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Rebecca Norris asked, what does theme have to do with TV or web series? Everything. The longest lasting and most compelling series are those that have a strong theme. Okay, every screenwriter knows or should know about Blake Snyder's amazing book on screenwriting, Save the Cat. In chapter 4, he talks about studying the theme of the movie. Now, I don't know who Blake Snyder is, which is why I am not a screenwriter, and that proves it. Anyway, Blake writes, somewhere in the first 5 minutes of a well-structured screenplay, someone, usually not the main character, will pose a question or make a statement, usually to the main character that is the theme of the movie. Be careful what you wish for, this person will say, or pride goeth before a fall, or family is more important than money. It won't be this obvious, it will be conversational, an offhand remark the main character doesn't quite get at the moment, but it will have far-reaching and meaningful impact later. This is the movie's thematic premise. Okay, so that pertains to movies. What does the theme have to do with TV or web series? Everything. The longest lasting and most compelling series are those that have a strong theme. It's imperative before you start writing to ask yourself, what themes am I exploring? Love, hate, bigotry, paranoia, sexuality, greed, justice, freedom, overcoming illness, willpower, self-sabotage, the existence of the paranormal, falling from grace, family dynamics, relationship struggles. What is my series about? If you can't answer the question, what is my series about, at least somewhat succinctly, then you're probably in trouble. The pilot in a series generally poses a central question to the viewer. The series itself attempts to answer it. The series that generally last the longest don't answer this question until the end or near the end. Examples. These are my thoughts on what the central question and answer could be. Ally McBeal. Will Ally ever find lasting love? She will in the end, but it will be from a daughter she didn't know she had. The X-Files. Will Mulder ever find his sister, prove to the world the existence of aliens, and get together with Scully? No, but he comes to peace with it, sort of. And yes, eventually in the end. Friends. When the hell are Ross and Rachel going to get together for good? In the very end, after 10 years of waiting. Downtown Abbey are the... Okay, like, dude, I'm not going to read through all this because I don't care about these shows. I don't care. Those are just examples. I'm not going to read every single example because that's just ridiculous. Now, I already watched this video by this guy, which is basically saying the same things as the article I just read, basically, but I listened to it earlier. Okay. This is wild. This is a lot of text here. That was just a separate article, and now I'm back to the assignment instructions on the Full Sail website. Okay. This is where your work for the month will start. You will develop a log line for a proposed web series that meets all of the following criteria. Scripted, comedy, or drama with a clear theme. Nothing nonfiction, improvised, infotainment, sketch comedy, or anything non-narrative. Now, already, I don't even know what all this is supposed to mean. Like if I did some kind of proposal logline for a show that was informative and somebody got entertainment from it, would it then qualify as infotainment? If the professor is entertained by it, then do I get a 0 grade because it was infotainment? Like, I don't know. Like, guys, I don't even know what this means. Okay, no animated series, please. This is all about live action that we could conceivably produce on our own. Okay, so it's not about animated. It's not like cartoons. It's about live action, real people. Okay, that part I get. Okay. Series must utilize a core group of at least 3 principal characters we will see in every episode. 1 main character plus 2 supporting characters. Note, for simplicity and clarity, your series should only have a single main character. If you feel that your series simply must have more than 1 main character, you must email your instructor stating your case before you attempt this assignment. Okay. Series must be designed for each episode to be no longer than 8 to 10 minutes. So stay away from elaborate, complicated narrative situations. Keep the situations simple. Okay. I have a hard time keeping things simple because I'm complicated. We'll see. Key, above all else, your series must be immediately producible. This means nothing for which you personally would not have the access and or the resources to actually produce. So rather than a Star Wars style space opera that would require at minimum elaborate sets and costumes, you should instead develop something set in a town or even home that resembles your own. Too long didn't read, keep it small and low budget. Okay, so basically you can't like, for example, you can't, like, the idea for the show that I would have to come up with, like, it can't be Star Wars because I would need costumes and I would need a stage with the props and the sets and all this stuff to make it look like they're in outer space. So yeah, I can't do Star Wars, but that's fine because Star Wars sucks. I am not a fan of Star Wars, okay? I just think it's stupid. Um, anyway, but here's the thing about this. This heavily limits. Basically, I have to come up with an idea for like a web series. Like a short series of videos that somebody just publishes on YouTube or something. I have to come up with an idea for it that is producible, something I could produce. So that severely limits, because if it was something where I could come up with a wild idea and I was like, and that some studio with billions of dollars could do, then I can't do that for this assignment. It has to be small, low budget, just like it says. Okay. The last bullet point is key because we're looking at a web series as something you can do now to get noticed and break in now. It's great to have scripts, but if you can produce your series independently and release it into the wild via a video sharing site, it and or you could very well get discovered. Okay, so the idea is that if somebody could come up with a realistic, low budget web series idea and write a logline for it, the idea is it's supposed to be so simple that the person could produce it. They could produce it theoretically. Um, so it has to be that simple. And the idea is that then they could produce it if they want to. Like they could record or whatever, write a script, record things, do something where and then publish it on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. So it has to be something like that. Okay. And then after that, there's part 2. You will research entertainment trends to validate the value of your premise. This part of the assignment is a research assignment, and you will be responsible for providing APA or MLA formatted resource citations for your data. First, define. Define the specific genre and relevant themes for your proposed series. Genres would include comedy, drama, western, mystery, thriller, horror, fantasy, sci-fi, romance, etc. Okay, themes would include any topics of interest to a wide audience and representative of issues that warrant exploration. Sexual identity, family issues, personal struggles, health-related problems, politics, society, the environment, etc. Okay, so basically there's something it's about the theme, like it could be about family issues, it could be about health problems, it could be a politics, or it could even be religion, I suppose. So there's a theme. Um, okay, and then dive deep. Okay, re, re, okay, I can read, but I can write, but I can't speak. Research recent trends for other properties in movies, TV shows, books, comics, games, web series, etc. that share the same genre and themes. You are looking for other successes to validate the relative worth or your wait, you are looking for other successes to validate the relative worth or your premise. The professor meant of the relative worth of your promise. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to contact the professor who wrote this course. Oh man. Okay. Okay, yeah. Of your premise. That we have a typo. We have a typo. And I look at my keyboard and see the R key on the keyboard is directly above the F key, so they meant to type F and they did R, and they did not read through these assignment instructions after they typed it. Because obviously it's so long that they didn't want to proofread it. Okay, I'll give you. I as a student will give the professor a 95% grade on the assignment instruction. Good Lord, this is funny. Okay, anyway, do some online research to see what types of narrative properties are hot. Keep an eye peeled for titles that share common elements with your series. If your series is a Western, for example, it would behoove you to research how popular the Western genre is currently by looking at how well recent Western projects have fared. You are looking for hard facts and numbers here, not some critic's opinion of what's hot, what's not. Don't limit yourself to one form of media either. Look across all forms: books, movies, TV, web, video games, etc. Okay, you'll need to look at things like box office gross, TV ratings, Amazon publishers' weekly sales charts. Remember, you want this research to serve as an argument for why your series is worth pursuing, because there is already an audience out there looking for something just like your series. Finally, defend. Present your data as part of a written explanation for of why your series premise is something for which an audience already exists. First, provide a list of your series genre and themes. Then, in a well-written 250-word essay, list other successful properties that share common genre and/or themes, and make your case for why the success of these other properties is an indicator of your series' potential for success. Be sure to include properly formatted references, either MLA or APA format, to cite specifically where you found your info, facts, figures. Check out the following sites for assistance with formal academic citation. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, actually, let's see here. And deliver premise and proof containing both premise and proof sections as described above. Submit as a Microsoft Word docx file. Submit through the FSO platform. format requirements. Document must be submitted as a Microsoft Word docx file. Include your name and the assignment title on the first page. Please name your file as follows: last name, first initial, last name, first initial. Okay. Premise, proof, docx. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting here. So basically, I have to come up with a premise for a series that is theoretically producible by me. But here's the problem. Okay, so I have to come up with an idea for a series, and I have to but I have to also defend why it's a good idea. Now, okay, but here's what I want to say. Here's what I want to say here, because this is important. See, I can understand why if somebody's trying to come up with an idea for a book, a movie, a TV series, I understand why they would want to look at trends and see other things that are similar so they can see, well, is this what people want to watch? Is this what people want to read? Like, I understand the reason for, what people are interested in. But the problem with that is that then you're trying to cater to people's interests and instead of being creative. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if there was a new original idea that was totally new and no existing movie had ever been made about that thing, then yeah, like it would be so original that there wouldn't be any data to research. Like if you were to go back when gay people were just killed by society all the time, then if somebody came up with the idea for a TV series of a gay romance, then basically there wouldn't have been data on it because those movies and TV shows were simply not allowed to exist because they killed the gay people before they could produce them. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, like, like for the assignment, I have to have something that I research, but personally, I think this is bad because then what you're doing is you're just looking for something that's already trendy and trying to hop onto that trend, which is, of course, what you want to do if you are a television writer trying to make money. If you're trying to make money, then yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to make something that will sell. I get that. I get that aspect of it. But as a creative writer, I'm like, I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to do what people are already find trendy. You know what I mean? Whatever's popular. And no, I want to have an original idea. And if it becomes popular, if people like it, great. If they don't, then at least I like it. See, that's how I am. Okay, that's how I am, and you have to understand that's just the way I am. That's just the way I think. Because I am not a mind reader. I don't know what people like. I don't have a clue what people like. And so this concept of trying to find out what other people like is interesting. However, this could be interesting because, okay, so I'm going to try to do this assignment. This is going to be a hard assignment, okay? But I'm supposed to first come up with my premise. I'm supposed to come up with my premise of something that's producible. Okay. Yeah. So I have to come up with a series. So my series premise, okay, this is where you'll work this is where your work for a month will start. You will develop a logline for a proposed web series that meets all of the following criteria. Scripted comedy or drama with a clear theme. Okay. Nothing nonfiction, improvised, infotainment, sketch comedy, or anything non-narrative. No animated. Okay, I read that. Yeah, I read all that. But okay, nothing nonfiction. So in other words, you can't just write a drama or about your real life, and like, well, this person lived and they ate breakfast and they went to work and then they went to sleep. You can't just like take your real life and like it has to be scripted. It has to be something you make up. It has to be a show. So it can't just be real life. I get that. Now, as far as infotainment, sketch comedy, or anything on narrative, I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that stuff means. But okay, so I'm gonna on the spot. I'm gonna start on something. I'm just gonna start on something rather than just reading the directions forever. I'm gonna get started on something. First of all, let me go to the rules for the deliverable. Okay, go. Okay, so last name, first initial, premise, proof.docx. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do is, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do is right now I have my face, video my face on top of the school assignment directions. But what I'm actually going to do now is I'm just going to switch to desktop view and I'm just going to open Microsoft Word here. That's what I'm going to do here. Actually, yeah, let's see here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open Microsoft Word first. Okay, I'm gonna open Microsoft Word and I want to first get the name right. Okay, name and assignment title on the first page. Okay, so I'm gonna create a blank Word document and I'm just gonna type something random there and then I'm going to save the name of this file. I'm going to choose a location. Okay, let's see. I need to go to more locations. I need to go to, yeah, this is OneDrive. Okay, can I talk about how I hate OneDrive? Like, I want to save to my computer, not Microsoft OneDrive. Like, I don't like how Windows 10 and Windows 11 want to make everything saved on Microsoft OneDrive. I don't like that. I've never liked that. I also hate Microsoft Word. I just use it for school, basically. Nothing else. Okay. So let's see. I need to go to, okay, I'm in my documents. Let's see, yeah, okay, okay, I want to, yeah, let's see here. This is where I need to go. I need to go to okay. I'm just navigating my folders right now. You can't see this, you just see the web browser, but never mind that. Okay, I'm gonna go to Full Sail. Okay, so we have Full Sail, and we have, okay, I'm just gonna make a folder TV writing. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I need to make sure the name, okay, last name, first initial, premise, proof. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy this right here, and I'm just going to, okay, then I'm gonna change it to Cled C because I'm gonna use my legal last name and my first initial, which whether I'm Chandler or Chastity, it's still C. I like the letter C. Okay. So yeah, so now here I am. I'm making some progress here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to desktop view. I'm going to switch to desktop view here, and I'm in Microsoft Word. So, okay, so first of all, I need the assignment name. I need the name of this assignment. I'm going to copy paste it from here. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to copy this right here. Okay, so, okay. All right. Student, chastity, what? Okay. Chastity White. I can't type right now. Okay. Student Chastity White Rose / Chandler Isaac Clems. And I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to write that. So, because that way they have both my names. And if the professor takes issue with me having two names, then, he'll just have to get over it. Okay. So let's see here. So yeah, okay, has to include the name and assignment title on the first page. So I have my name and assignment title. It's going to be a Microsoft Word file. Please note non-standard font size or creative spacing. Okay, so that's basically it. Yeah. So yeah. So now I have a Microsoft Word document. We're just going to leave the fonts as they are. I mean, because we're not going to do any non-standard font sizes, right? You know? So that's what we're gonna do. But what we'll do is, let's see here. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the name of the assignment. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make. Okay. We're gonna make that be heading 1, and then we're gonna make this be heading 2. I'm just gonna be doing like the default heading sizes, basically. Is what I'm going to be doing. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the style because I don't know why it makes it blue. I don't know why. I'm just going to change the heading. Yeah, I'm going to change the style for the heading to be black like the rest of the text. That's what we're going to do. I think the color coding is just for, seeing that they are headings as opposed to body text. So I have to come up with a premise. So let's see here. So we're going to do premise. So I'm going to come up with the idea for a series. But before I do, I need to go back and I need to look at what is the okay, what are those requirements again? I don't remember. I read them aloud earlier, but let's see here. So, okay, so one main character plus two supporting characters. Okay, yeah, so so a single main character plus two supporting characters. And then series must be designed for each episode to be no longer than 8 to 10 minutes. So stay away from elaborate, complicated narrative situations. Keep the situation simple. So I mean, so for the overarching series, you could have a complicated situation for the whole series, but each episode would have to be let between 8 to 10 minutes. So basically, it's going to be a series of webisodes, short episodes, less than 10 minutes. So I have to come up with an idea. I have to come up with some idea. Let's see. Let's check there. Okay, that's fine. Nobody's watching right now. That's totally fine right now. This is probably boring because this is school. Okay, whatever. So I have to come up with a premise. I have to come up with a totally original premise here. So what am I going to come up with? Well, main character and two supporting characters. Huh. What can I do here? Okay. What kind of series will I come up with that, oh man, I don't even know, man. I'm trying to come up with something here, and I'm drawing a blank. You know what? Man, like this is okay. Yeah, what can I do here? What can I do? Hmm. Yeah, what can I even do here right now? This is insane. Um, okay, guys. I have to come up with an idea. But how long is it going to take me to come up with an idea here? Okay, I could end the stream here and then stream later after I have my idea, but I kind of want to cut. I kind of want to. Uh, See, I have to come with an idea. I have to come with an idea for a um for yeah, proposed web series. Okay, so what if I think about what I actually would want to make regardless of the assignment? Like if I was just making something for myself, what would I make? Um, I would probably make a I would probably make something about chess. I would, yeah, yeah, it would be about chess, obviously, because that's what I do. And it has to have a main character and it has to have two supporting characters. So, huh, I ain't got a clue. Okay, because I can't, because it, like, I had an idea in my head, but it's too complicated. It's way too complicated, and it's not producible. It's Star Wars level insanity. So, that's not gonna work. Man, the restrictions here. Okay. Hmm. Huh. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna have to think for a while. Honestly, I have to come up with an idea. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stream right here, and then I'm just gonna have to, if I come up with an idea, then I'll show you what I came up with because I could just be thinking for an hour. Like I don't know. Like I'm confused. Oh well. At least I tried, and I plus we know the what the assignment's about.